All right. Kyrie Irving situation. It never gets old, ladies and gentlemen. It just gets crazier. And I just really don't understand why one group of people have control over everything. And then if you say they do, you get shunned for it. It's weird. And Shaq, Kenny, Charles, they all got in line. And it's ironic some of the shit Charles has done in his past when he was Kyrie's age is 10 times worse than anything Kyrie has actually done. 1,000 times worse. And he never got suspended. So it's quite disgusting to hear Charles Barkley trying to say shit about the NBA should have suspended Kyrie Irving. Secondly, I really don't see why nobody actually watched the clip and why Stephen A. Smith, ESPN, everybody just has to 10,000, 4 million, 100 trillion times double down on Kyrie Irving and say, yep, you got to say this or that's it. I can't wait till one day, and it's going to happen soon. One day an athlete is just going to say, F it, I retire. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. This is crazy. I posted a link to a video, and you talk more about that shit than how many points I actually had in the game. You talk more about that than everything I've done in my career, or the struggles, or Coach Nash being fired. Y'all talk about everything else except basketball now. And when you look at some of these comments from TNT and Inside the NBA, you can see that they're manufactured comments. You can tell it's a bunch of people who are paid, trolls, whatever, numerous accounts, and they're just thumbsing shit up to make it sound like everybody agrees with what they're saying. And it's going to get to a point, man, where people are just going to be like, yo, I've had enough of this shit, of being lied to, of being told what to think, of being told I have to do this or that, while one person keeps staying in power. And eventually, I hope these athletes wake up and stop taking money from corporations and make their own. Y'all see what happened with Ye. And then I got a video on Takeoff. I'll do that later. And also I'll do a video on Charleston White and the whole Gilly thing. I'm going to get into that later. But at some point you got to build your own corporation so you own your own shit. It's like to distribute hip-hop, you got to go through these people. To start your own company, you got to go through these people. To start your own TV platform, you got to go through these people. Like, I've said this years ago, and BT's not even owned by black people. They're owned by these people. It doesn't. And then when you say that's who they're owned by, then they tell you you can't say that. It's just borderline creepy as hell to me, man. It's extremely weird. And I don't know why everybody is just quiet about it and nobody says, all right, enough is enough, like they did in the 50s, where they started the marching to say, man, we won't ride the bus then. Like, this is crazy that you keep trying to force me to lie to people, but yet you have all the power, and it's obvious. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This shit is weird. And I'm disappointed in Shaq and Charles Barkley and Kenny. Wow.